Hello, Griesbaum and Chip Review. We are back after a little absence. Just been busy lately. But we've got something that we picked up at Buc-ee's. Not sure what percentage of you are familiar with Buc-ee's, but Buc-ee's is a combo gas station store, rest stop. Not a rest stop because there's actually not trucks there, but I don't know. It's almost like a combination of Walmart and a gas station, but it's just really awesome. And they've got a lot of cool stuff and good sandwiches, and they have their own brand of soda that they sell in there.
And they make like fresh chips.
Yeah, fresh chips, and in this case we've got some bagged, I wouldn't call these chips, but they're called Buc-ee's Nug-ees. And I don't know, they look like little cheese curds almost.
Like Pirate's Booty, if you're familiar with that.
Gluten-free, they're described as low cholesterol. Sodium is pretty high, 440 milligrams, so maybe they're low cholesterol, but they're high in sodium. But anyhow, well, Buc-ee's is pretty awesome all the way around, so we have high hopes for these. We are repping the Pistons tonight. We got Game 5 of the first round of the playoffs. This is a potential elimination game for the Pistons. They just went up 2 points here in the fourth quarter, so hopefully they're going to hang on and get this thing back to Game 6 in Detroit, but we will see. But the Pistons are back in the playoffs, and they did win Game 2, the first playoff victory since 2008. Even haven't won a single playoff game since 2008. So, anyhow, let's tear into these. Just Blake and I today. Now, this is one thing, and this doesn't surprise me at all for Buc-ee's, but they don't rip you off. That's pretty darn close to the top.
Like the chips almost falling out.
By today's standards, that's about as good as you're going to get.
I don't know. Buc-ee's is just all around good. I don't know why.
Interesting smell.
They smell like barbecue mixed with pickle. That sounds so weird, but I swear that smells like spicy pickles.
Buc-ee's Nug-ees Bold and Spicy is the full name. I don't know. We'll see. One puff. Everybody knows the rules.
They're literally like Pirate's Booty.
Established 1982, by the way, Buc-ee's. I had no idea it was that old.
You were 2?
So
why didn't they become popular?
Buc-ee's is officially out of Lake Jackson, Texas. We picked these up at a Buc-ee's on the way to Florida. I don't remember exactly which one. I want to say it might have been the northernmost one, which is in Kentucky. I can't remember exactly which city.
Oh, Kentucky.
I think that might be where we grabbed this one.
Is it Lexington?
It was close to Lexington, I think. 170 calories a serving is not terrible, but they're definitely spicy. Or, not spicy, definitely salty.
Like,
you don't really hardly need to chew them. They kind of like...
They like melt in your mouth.
Yeah, they kind of melt.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, boy. We're both...
Oh,
there you
wow.
go. We're both kind of representing a retro Pistons look. Mine the 90s teal era, and Blake's the Bad Boys era.
I've had
Pistons now tied at 85 with the Knicks. 7:40 left in the fourth. All right. Thoughts? I don't know. I'm not sure I'm huge just on the overall. I guess they call these Nug-ees, but they're kind of like puffs. I don't know if I'm really huge on it. They're pretty tasty. I mean, a little bit of kick, a little bit of spice. Like I said, they have kind of a melt in your mouth type quality. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I think, for whatever reason, for the first, like, when it first hits your tongue, it tastes like cheese. I don't know if that's kind of weird, but it tastes like Pirate's Booty for the first, like, half. But then the second half is spicy. And it's weird because if you keep it in your mouth for too long, it, like, melts.
Yeah, not even that long. I mean, if you've got it in for 10 or 20 seconds, it kind of starts to disintegrate. That's interesting.
But I like it overall. Good value. I just wouldn't drive to Kentucky to get these.
It's interesting. Well, Beckham showed up. Beckham wants to make an appearance, I guess, here on Griesbaum and Chip Review. Say hi.
Beckham tasty.
Do you want to try one of the Buc-ee's Nuggies? Okay. There you go. Oh, is he going to run away?
No.
No? Okay. All right.
They are actually really spicy.
Yeah, we'll call it spicy.
This is one of the more One of the more interesting-
They taste like pirate's food.
Yeah, it's one of the more interesting textures I've had for a bagged snack food. It really does kind of just melt like those puffs you guys used to eat when you were babies.
Oh yeah, those.
Remember those, Buck?
Yeah.
I don't know. You ready to rate it?
Yep. The texture, I like it. I don't know if Dad really agrees with me, but I like it. I like that. I like that softer kind of melt in your mouth texture. I don't know why, but I do. I think the taste is really good. I like the combination between the spicy and the cheese a little bit. It's pretty good. I will give this a very solid 8.2.
Okay.
I really like
Buc-ee's
these.
Nug-ees.
I have the water.
Okay.
They're a little spicy for Beck, I think.
I like them.
Beck, after you have your water, are you ready to rate?
Yeah.
Do you want to rate today? Okay. I'll go first. I definitely give it props for being a little bit innovative. It's kind of a unique texture, pretty unique taste. It says bold and spicy, and I would say it is bold and spicy. I don't know if I like a puff, quote unquote, or in this case a nug, quite as much as I do a chip. I prefer my chips crunchy, and this is the opposite of that. So maybe I would ding it a little bit just based on personal preference. But this is an interesting snackable thing. Very salty for sure. You're definitely going to get thirsty. You're going to need water if you have this. This is not a football snack, in my opinion. It's just too salty.
It just has too much flavor, I feel like. Does that make sense?
You're going to end up drinking a lot of beer or a lot of soda if you have a whole bag of this. But I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to go 7.8. I'm just going to go shy of 8, for a couple of the reasons that I mentioned. But I think it's pretty innovative and pretty tasty. So 7.8 for me. See, you can see Beckham's already a camel here with the water. It's salty and it's spicy.
What? I ate a lot.
All right. Go ahead. You got to rate now.
I like them, but they're really spicy. And also,
I don't know if they're as spicy as they are salty. But
yeah.
it's spicy though. It's got a little kick.
Yeah, Blake was right. They taste like pirate's booty.
Oh,
Yep.
it did. It says, I don't know if you noticed, but it says bold and sorta spicy.
Yeah,
On top. Do you see it where it says sorta?
Yeah, I think that's sort of
kinda fun.
that's sort of right.
Yeah.
Dad.
All right, ready to rate?
Yeah.
What are you giving it?
So, yeah, I really like it. It's just spicy and salty and stuff.
Okay.
And cheesy. 6, 7.
6.7. Okay.
6, 7.
So Beck says 6.7. I said 7.8, and Blake said
8.2.
8.2. Okay. So we like them to varying degrees, but it's a winner, I think, overall. And if you're in Buc-ee's, pick one up and let us know what you think. But Buc-ee's is definitely a thumbs up with us overall as a store. And we say go Pistons. Still tied. Almost 5 minutes left.
And go Spider-Man.
In the fourth. Gotta hang on.
Go Spider-Man.
Okay. Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Spider.